How's it going, everyone? It's Reversal Trader King, where I catch you guys bottoms and tops in the stock market. I have seen some crazy things about GME going on. We've seen that someone posted in my Discord that the German market for GMC was up like 30%, something like crazy. I don't know how irrelevancy that has to do, but I am very excited to watch this because I've been posting video after video after video of how bullish this looks, right? We have a massive move up and we go straight down, and I'm really loving it, guys. If you guys don't know, I'm going to switch my settings here since this was a meme stock short squeeze rally hype here. I used the band strategy. I used an ATR of 8 to predict how would this be the top of this thing. No strategy can say literally the exact top, but if you increase your average true range, if you start seeing it up in here, you could look to be buying puts or shorting it for the downside to make big money, right? So you might ask, well, what do you like about this strategy, stock? And I'll tell you guys. And before I get into this whole thing of trend reversals, and I'm telling you guys, if you do my bread and butter type of plays of how did I catch this system with my trades at around the $10 mark, where it was be alerting, you could get it way down here instead of buying it way up in here. There is a way to do that. So I'm going to show you guys that, and if you guys want to learn more, there is a Discord of only $6 a month or 20 cents a day. If you want to join, I'll post that link down below into the YouTube comments. It'll be pinned. But let's get right into GME. You guys want to see it. It is Memorial Day, May 27th. The market opens tomorrow, and so we want to be prepared. As I can see, if everyone that loaded their shares, I think we're going to have this big explosive move up, guys. So here's what we have. We had the big sell-off right in here. Nobody should buying it. If you guys know my system, we wouldn't be buying up in here. There's only a couple things we do look to buy, and that is your EMA 5 bounce, and I categorize that as bounce type play. As you can see, it went a little under we went from 31.42 all the way to a high of $42, making massive money. Then we had the trampoline effect. Didn't really get into that as the EMA. These are the exponential moving averages. You have the EMA 5, 10, and 20. And I preach about these things so much, and probably not a lot of people use them like this, but these are how you're supposed to predict things. Because if you look at momentum type plays, you have a big move up right in here, and then it pulls down. And you might ask, well, how do you know when to buy? I am telling you guys, this is how you get the most precise entries instead of just randomly guessing when a stock goes down 20%, 30%, and then another 20%. You don't just keep buying the dips. You want to make sure that you buy at appropriate level. And I teach this. We have a stop loss at the prior low, and this is why this strategy was so good, or this stock is so good for a bounce up. So we had this massive move up, as we see at the $65 range, $64.83, to move all the way back to $19. And then we hit what I love, the beautiful EMA 20. This has just literally made me so freaking happy, right? Because we went to the reversion of the mean. Price went all the way up. We have to hit these EMAs. No matter what, we have to hit them, but it doesn't have to be in the time frame you want it to. So when we hit them, then we can go back up and do the a move up or a correction, or whatever you want to call it, right? So when we bounced all the way down, I was looking at this candle on May 10th. I want to make sure we don't go under it. That should be your stop loss. That should be your risk versus reward. But as price goes under the EMA 20, you can see, this is what's so beautiful about this. We hit the EMA 5 on this candle here. You can, right in here was the last time it's physically touching it. And what works about this strategy is we know in a very short amount of time, if we're under the EMA 5, a pretty good bit, we can conservatively target that EMA 5 because the algos will target that. That I promise you guys. And it works with more stable, more volume, bigger cap stocks. So here's the math behind it. Anything that don't touch the EMA 5 in a week is very long. We have GME. It hasn't touched it since right here. This is your first day of not touching the purple band, the EMA 5. Second day, third day, right here, fourth day, fifth day, which is your week, and then a week and 1 day. we're going up. I'm telling you guys, we're going to the EMA 5. Believe it or not, I don't care what you guys say. We got to touch it. And look at the range to this thing. And I'm telling you guys, I'm so bullish on this. The EMA 5 is at 20.98. Well, if you were accumulating these shares, you would have got this down at the $18 and at least under, $18 range, and they could have made a massive move. Guess what it did after hours? We went to almost $24. So now, as you can see, your risk versus reward is so good. We were gonna hit the EMA 5 for sure. We already knew that. Price has to do it. Algos have to do it. Now here's the key though. If we hit the EMA 5, do we reject or do we go up? And that's the thing, because once you get under the EMA 5, you have to have the buyers to maintain over it, or it will go down. We've seen that a lot, and I'll show you guys my strategy before, like right in here. When I was trading my bread and butter plays, I look for price to be extremely depressed. We hit the EMA 5 here because what? Price goes down a lot. We tend to go up to retouch it, goes down, and guess what do? We go up to try to touch it again. What does it do? It goes down. We try to touch it. It goes down. But one of these days, we're going to break over the EMA 5 and hit that EMA 10 and hit that EMA 20. We have to hit the 10 and 20. But you need to let the EMA 5 weaken. And that's why I said right in here is my bread and butter play. Because if I go to my normal ATR range of a normal market, we knew we haven't hit the 10 and 20 for a long time. So this candle right here made beautiful sense to hit that 10 and 20. And who would have thought that this $10 would have went all the way to the $65 range? It works everything. We hit the EMA, we hit the upper band. Where do we go? All the way back to the EMA 5 and then 10 and 20. Guess what happens? We go under the 20. We know we have to hit the EMA 5. Look at this nice conservative bounce on a momentum type trade. We go all the way down, then we go up, and it decides from there. After we make a nice gain, who cares what price does? We already made money like a freaking bandit. And here was my last bread and butter trade on GME, which made me lots of money. Price has not hit the EMA 10 and 20 for a long time, and we're at the lower band for the best area for a reversal. What does price do? Goes all the way up. It makes sense, guys. This is technical analysis that is very easy to understand. If you put a lot of you don't have to understand the science of what an exponential moving average is. What are average true ranges? Just know the higher the ATR, the average true range, the more a stock is going to correct. Just the inverse. I was looking at the downside on the green band. But now that it moved up, we're not going to hit this lower band for some time. It's going to take a long time for this to correct to it. So that's why we're playing it on the momentum side. I'm extremely bullish, and you guys should have took my advice on this trade. This was a very nice trade. You missed out, unfortunately, if you're getting in too late, as the pump is already happening. And now, here's what I don't want people to do. You start seeing the pump happening, and once it gets over here, this is when everyone starts getting in. They start thinking, well, I don't want to miss the boat, so now I'm finally going to get in. And then it goes down. They're like, oh, man, why did you tell me to get in? I didn't want you to get in on these candles here, here, here. I wanted you under the EMA 20 down here, accumulating with a stop loss under this prior low with a massive time distance on the EMA 5 to correct to it. This is looking bullish. I don't know what, if this don't look bullish to you guys, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, can we get back to the $27 range? I think so. I think that's a very conservative. We already went to $24. It can. It very well could. I'm not going to say it absolutely has to, but I think that's a nice conservative target. And if you have the nice entries that I was telling you about in this video, all you have to do is trail and stop it up. Trail and stop it up. Your profits increase as the price increases. When it decides to go down, it takes you out, and then bam. Either way, you always are going to lock in your gains. You can't lose out. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is GME GameStop. If you want to follow my Discord, if you want to learn the system and see it for yourself and understand the education, I have a new education video I'm going to release in here on the update strategy, and I'm going to put in my education videos in my Discord. If you want to join the premium Discord, it is probably one of the cheapest that I can ever come up with, and for the best value you will get. If you click the link down below into the YouTube comments, it will say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be pinned. It'll be very easy to see. You click the link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. What I want everyone to do is first read how to subscribe. It'll tell you guys, everything you need to know about it. Avoid scammers. There's going to be people that are going to impersonate me. I will never message you guys first or friend request you. So do not get because there's a lot of scammers. As we grow to over a 3,000 Discord member, there's going to be people that want to try to take advantage and use my logo and impersonate me. I will never charge you guys. The only, thing that we'll charge you with is the premium Discord to access to, and it's safely processed with Discord. If you go to the subscriptions tab, hit premium chat, it will say it will opt you to subscribe for only $6 a month. I'm telling you, I've been doing the research and I've been in tons of Discords, hundreds of dollars. I spent thousands, even 10 grand a year, and plenty to learn as much as I can, and I was still a losing trader because there was no system. It was just a watch list. It was people following pumps and dumps. They look on Twitter and what's pumping up. Anyone can see that. The biggest movers in a pre-market, they all jump in on it. One sad retail trader is left with the bag. We all seen it before. In this strategy, you get to see the band strategy. If it don't make sense to you, you don't take the trade. And that's simply it, right? You want to take the trade that makes sense to you, and you follow this system strictly by the trades. What you're going to get is my RTK swing trades, which is my actual entries of why I like a trade and all that. So it's going to look like this. Education videos. If you want to look at how to properly accumulate my reversals, there's a video for that. My swing trading strategy, how to use these indicators to be profitable. And all this good stuff, and even an option video. RTK Journal is something new that I am super hyped about. I have a journal where you can see my exact trades I'm in with my averages and my wins and losses. So if you ever want to be like, what trades are you in? Go to RTK Journal. So it's a lot of good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think about it. And it helps the algorithm if you do comment and you do like the video, and it means a lot to me, and I read all your comments. Thank you so much, guys. I am ready for the move on GME, and I gave you guys my analysis. We're going to hit the EMA 5, and let's see if we hit that EMA 10 coming right in, as we already did massive damage up to the $24. So we already, I would not have blamed anyone if they kind of took the profits, but let's see if we can get to that $27 range. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the premium Discord. It's only $6 a month, nothing to lose, and I'll see you guys there. Peace out.